See, we're starting in the map here today, and that's for a very specific reason. I did try to make another follow-up video yesterday to our aerial refueling mission that we were doing. I have verified that it does now fly the pattern at 20,000 feet. I was able to fly over to the carrier and find it. I did realize that the tanker itself does not use the air-to-air version of the TACAN, which is why we were running into that problem. I have made a note to update the instructions to make sure we take that part out. The issue that I ran into is that I don't have the precision flying skill necessary to do the refueling yet, and it's going to take me a long time to develop those skills to the point where I can actually attach to the drogue and actually get a refueling done, and we have a lot more mission things left to do. So, I have verified that everything mission-related that I have put into the system gets us to the carrier, which allows you to use the proven and established in-game system to do the refueling. And because I know that the triggers and everything that I have set up will work, as long as you damage one of the units that I've placed over in this little area over here, that will advance the flag to the point where you can complete the mission, head back, and do your landing the way you need to do it. So, while I'm sure it would be more satisfying for those of you who are more interested in watching this stuff to have me actually go do that, the reality is that we would spend mission after mission after mission being unable to complete this because I don't have the fine-tuned flying skills necessary to hook up with the tanker yet. I am confident that I can develop the ability, but that's just formation flying is one of those things that takes many hours of practice, and it's not something I've actually worked on. So we're not going to mess with that. We're going to go ahead and move into the next night ops mission. And then after that, we have several final exams that incorporate everything that we've learned so far in the entire course. You pass all of those, and then you go through a little graduation mission, and that's it. So for today, we're going to go ahead and hop into this night ops mission. We'll go ahead and load it up and see what ends up happening. I don't remember if there is anything that we have to actually do. It says we're going to execute a catapult launch, perform an aerial refuel. Oh, all right, so we're not going to be able to finish this one either. We're not going to be able to finish this one either. Yeah. If we're not, I don't remember if I put the refueling. I don't know. I don't remember. We'll try to get through this as much as we can. I may have to. Let me get this out of my face. I may have to skip this one as well, and then hopefully the final exam doesn't have an aero refueling in it either. I don't know. As I've said before, this is one of those things where I'm creating all of this because I need it myself, but there's certain parts that I'm just not going to be able to do.
Good evening. Looks like it's time to do a bit of night work. This mission is exactly the same as what we did this morning, except for the obvious difference that we have to do it all in the dark. Operations won't only happen in bright sunlight with perfect visibility, so it's important to start getting an idea of how to fight when you can't really see normally. Fortunately...
okay, so the problem that we're going to have here is there's no point in me continuing this until I actually look and make sure that the tanker, I guess I should have just looked at the mission itself, huh? So, yeah, this is going to be the same. This is the same mission, you just do it at night. So, all I really need to do is just make sure that, make sure that these are all set the way they're supposed to. So, 20,000 feet, 300 knots. $20,000 feet, 300 knots. So, yeah, the purpose of this was to just... I wanted you to get a Case 3 recovery before you finish all this out, just so you know how to do it. And I can do the Case 3 recovery part, it's the tanker part that I'm not able to do. And I'm not gonna have my lack of ability to do something be the thing that stops us. Oh, God. Oh, my God, I cannot stand that is a thing that they do. It's really, really irritating that you come back and for whatever reason it decides, oh, we're in a temporary mission now. So you make some changes and now I have to go back and redo all of those changes again. I'm sorry. It's extremely frustrating to have to go back and do this again because it it decided, oh, we're in a new mission file now. For some reason, I didn't press new mission. I didn't do anything that should make it go to a new mission, but all of a sudden we're in a new mission. Oh, I have zero patience for this kind of stuff. I have zero patience at all for this kind of stuff. I mean, realistically, I should be able to just set it up on a racetrack pattern around waypoint, whatever waypoint I have, but yeah, it is what it is. All right, so can I save it now? Are you going to save it? Okay, cool. So again, it's exactly the same mission as what we just did. It's just now it's at night. So same thing. You head over there. I guess there's a waypoint 3 that instructs you about how to do the case 3 landing and all of that stuff. I'm pretty sure that works. So we're just going to go ahead and move into the final exam stage 1 then. And hopefully it has no aerial refueling component. I don't remember. Yeah, the problem is that all of this is set up in a way that requires you to do all of that. So I think I think we're at the point now where realistically, we're done with the making stuff part of this. Because the only things that you have to do for the final stuff is to just go kill the things, and, you know, if you can get out there, and if you need to refuel, you refuel. If you don't, you get out there, you do stuff, you come back, you refuel, you execute your landing. And I would imagine that the rest of these are all the same. The final exams are just, you have some objectives that you have to complete. So yeah, you hit waypoint 1. On station, I don't remember what that's for. Okay, yeah, we go bomb a barracks for this. The second one is an air-to-ground mission. I'm a little confused by why we need this new radio item. Maybe there's some kind of seed element that helps you out. Yeah, we have a seed element over here that... We have a seed element over here that probably has a task that says seed... on condition, probably. Yeah? No? Seed on condition, maybe? I don't remember... Oh, I think this is a stop condition, right? Yeah. Okay. So basically, it adds a radio item that says when you let the seed element know you're on station, they'll stop orbiting and then go perform seed in the area over here to make sure that you can go in and bomb the barracks. And then as long as you can make it back to the carrier, you're all set, right? So we have this all set up. Mission complete. Once you get back and once you get to the point where you turn off your battery, I mean, I'm not, like, as I said before, I'm not trying to make this so that you can't cheese your way through it. It's set up in a way that teaches you how to do it right, and it's up to you to actually try to do it right. If you want to fake your way through it and not get your money's worth out of it, that's on you. It's not on me to make it to where you can't cheat it. Okay, so then the last one would be... Because you're wasting your own money by doing that. If you buy this and then you don't do it the way it's being presented to you, then you just wasted your money. You're actually getting anything out of it. So I'm not trying to waste a bunch of time trying to force you to do it the right way. You're either going to try to do it the right way or you're not. And if you don't, that's on you. So once you hit the tanks, once you hit the first set of tanks, what is this? Once you go inside the zone, the tanks become active. Then you have to damage all of the tanks, and you head back, you land, you turn everything off, and then you're good. Okay, so yeah, all of these missions are, you know, there's no weird stuff in it where I have to worry about it being a problem. And then there's the graduation mission that we do, and it seems like, let's see here. Oh, that's right. This is the one, this is the graduation event for this is, you're going to practice a shit hot break. That's what you're trying to do here. And realistically, you don't have to worry about it. You either do it or you don't. It teaches you what a shit hot break is, and then, you know, I don't think I really have a way of... There's really no way of enforcing it, so, you know, it is what it is. So let's just double check and make sure that the zones and stuff are set up the way that they're supposed to be. Unit outside SHB is attached to the Stennis. unit is inside the moving zone. SHB, it's in the Stennis. The speed is lower than that, and flag equals 1. And as soon as you land, it's done. You finish the mission. You've graduated the course. Okay, so we didn't actually do any flying in this episode, and sorry about that. But yeah, this completes our verification of making sure that all of the missions work the way that they're intended to. I'm highly confident that they all work the way that they do. I obviously can't verify that fact by actually flying these last few because I don't have the capability of consistently. I don't have the control over the aircraft to get the kind of precision I need to do the aerial refueling part, and we don't have enough fuel on the aircraft to fly all the way out to the mission objective and all the way back without doing the fueling part. So, unfortunately, I can't verify that for you. Realistically, that means that if there is some kind of problem that I'm not aware of, it means that when I do publish this, if there are any problems with the last few missions that need to be addressed, I will be open to fixing those. But you know, we're still a ways off from doing any of that anyway. So at this point, what needs to happen? We're not done yet. Like, I know you guys have been, if you've been following this, you've been watching this and being like, man, this takes a lot of stuff to do. No, we're not anywhere close to done yet. I still have to go back through all these missions and make sure that the narrations say what they need to say, update the changes that we've made to things that were wrong. I need to make sure that the automated, the AI voice that I'm using says what the text says. And then I need to go back through and make sure that all of the knee boards and stuff have all of the relevant documents and everything that need to be in it. So there's still a ton of work that needs to be done before this is ready to be actually sold to you guys. So, you know, we still got a long way to go. I'm still going to be making videos while we do that process because it's the one thing that's motivating me to get off my butt and actually do it. So, you know, hopefully that's something. But anyways, that's all we're going to do today, because that's all I really have the time for. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Click the like button to spread the video out to more people. Subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. You can join as a member to help support our work here. You'll get early access to videos, among other perks, or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. So again, thank you for watching. Be sure to come back for whatever our next episode happens to be, and I'll see you then.